Scrappy, man. How you been, man?
Blessed, man. You already know it, man.
How was the flight here in Ohio?
Oh, man, it was cool, man. You know what I'm saying?
You was in Phoenix?
Yeah, Phoenix, AZ.
I seen you on the gram talking about how hot it was, man.
Oh, man, nah, but it was so lit, though. Everybody came with their all white, man. It was an all white party, man. It was lit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Hey, so how's it been? Have you ever imagined that you would be a TV star when you first started in this game, man?
Hell nah. You know what I mean? That was the goal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To be like something big in the entertainment field, but you pray for things and you don't know how it's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? It just come how it comes. You just gotta be ready for it.
What's the biggest adjustment from, being a hip hop artist and doing clubs and shows and concerts? Then you become this household name, and you get open to a whole different.
That's my problem. Like I was already a household name before.
But you got open to a different audience, though.
But that's the thing. Like you already a household name just with the people. You know what I'm saying? Then they put you on TV. Now TV and radio, that's different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
TV is radio, but it's the seeing part of radio.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
the visuals.
Yeah, like you still gotta it's still politics in TV, it's still politics in radio, you know what I'm saying? So, like, the way I got in, the way I just came in and just hit it like that, like with the rap, and then came back and hit it again the same way I hit it with the rap, I hit it with the TV. So it's like it gave me a platform to do both of them.
Right.
And just to, be able to just live it out. Because, people, some men will look at that and be like, oh, I look weak, you know what I'm saying, get on a reality show or something like that, but I just pray to God, like, man, I ain't trying a little weak, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying, you know what I'm saying, just stand on them, you know what I'm saying? And
well, you're authentically you. You're being yourself. You're showing a piece of yourself.
Yeah, God just said, just be you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing to worry about as long as you. Because what can they say that? I mean, what can they down you on other than shit? I'm just being me, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Excuse my French.
No, you good. What's been the biggest adjustment?
Just understanding that people look at me in a certain light, or they put me in a certain light, and they feel like they know me to come up to just touch me or just say whatever. Like I had to like for a long time, bro. I had to like just tell people like, hey. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a human being, girl. Like you can't just come up to me and just tap me on my, like I'm talking about slap me on my shoulder, like, hey, what's up, boy? Like, nah, ain't none of that, bro. Like I'm a whole human being. I can't just walk up on you and slap you. You gonna sue me?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You can't do that. So I always have to tell people like, I try not to be like so negative, but I just try to tell people like, bro, you can't do that, bro. Like don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, what you doing? Like, do something to let them know that they ain't cool to be doing. Just walk up on me like that. Like,
and I think that's part of being on television, especially such a popular show.
Yeah.
People think that they know you.
Yeah, they do.
And they feel like they can come up to you.
People done told me all the time, like, bro, I feel like you my cousin or something like you. Like, I know you. Like, I've been watching you so much. I know you. And that's good too. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, but it's like at the same time, like how you go to do your regular job every day. You want to be treated with some respect. You know what I'm saying? You can't just nobody on the earth. You can't just walk up to them and do what you want with them. Like I don't owe you nothing.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? You can pay your cable people. Like I ain't did. Like you ain't gave me nothing. Like. The network pay me, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like music where you going to search for my music and you buying my music. Like somebody already done paid me to be on this TV show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't have no reservation when it comes to I be watching the TV show. You watch 12 other people too on that motherfucker.
Right.
Like you ain't just watching it for me. Don't do that. Like I ain't gonna go for it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know for a fact that. I ain't always been your special little character, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, you watching it because it's something interesting to watch, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and at the same time, people cannot believe that we would put ourselves on the line like that. You know what I'm saying? It's impossible to believe.
And speaking of that, man, I don't know to say congratulations or I'm sorry, with the
You
separation.
say both of them because it's a bittersweet situation.
So you know where I'm going with it, with the divorce and everything.
Yeah.
How challenging is that going? Because you with somebody for so long, you share lives together, and then it's just not working out, man.
Yeah.
I mean, how?
I mean, that's all it is. It just didn't work out, and you just gotta. What I do, I just pray myself through it. You know what I'm saying, and just get myself through it, man. Like I have my bad days sometimes, but I have more good days than bad because I know what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like when you feel bad or you feel sad about something, you miss something like that. You only missing the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You're not missing where you left off at. You missing the beginning, how it used to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I know. Like, I'm missing where it used to be. It wasn't where, it wasn't there. It was on some other shit.
How many years were you married?
5.5.
5.5?
Yeah, I was with her for 10, though. Yeah.
What advice could you give to somebody that, looks up to you? Yeah. They're in a relationship, or they could be considering getting married?
Man, I just tell them, man, listen, ask the right questions. You know what I'm saying? Ask the right question when you get with somebody, man. Ask those hard questions that you really don't want to know. You feel what I'm saying? You don't want to know it because all the red flags going up. But listen, ask the right question. Ask how old they is. Ask who they are. Ask what they really into. Like, I mean, really have some, like, are you, like, is this how you act every day? Like, I mean, even if it may look lame, like, you may look lame, still, look. Ask them questions back, bro. Like, we all need this. Like, we don't need to be around people we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the most horriblest thing in the world, to marry somebody that you don't know, or be around somebody laying in the bed and you don't even know them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was, I don't even know people, bro. Like, it's crazy.
But doesn't time expose everything? Some things you just can't find out unless you go through.
Yeah. That's the only thing. That's why I tell people, like, you can't go around life. You gotta go through it. You know what I'm saying? So when you having them happy days, I mean, don't stump on them. Don't stump on the happy day, but just know, goddamn, them other ones coming too. You feel me? They come together. Like,
peaks and valleys.
Yeah, you did. It's just like running a mile, like on the treadmill, and running a mile on the ground. It's different. You know what I'm saying? Hit different. You know what I'm saying? Like, real life hit different from the mechanics. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a good analogy, man.
Yeah.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah.
Fatherhood.
Yeah.
Your daughter recently, I seen you posted she's off to college, man.
Yeah, but we done went and got her back, and she done came home, but she going back Tuesday, Monday, whatever one of them days, she going back.
So what was that whole experience like, man? To from birth, childhood, raising, and then off to college. She grown.
It's a different experience, man. It's a different experience, and I ain't gonna lie. The day we went, we took her down. And I drove the first, cause it's like 3.5 hours from Atlanta. Like, I drove the first 2.5 hours. Then she was like, "Dad, let me drive the you know what I'm saying, the rest of the way." Because we wouldn't let her take a car down there. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't let her take a car down there. We gonna take you down there. You gotta do the real college thing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta live this shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really have a focus on it, because, I mean, the way she was talking about it was like it was a game. I was like, oh, yeah, nah. Like, she was trying to come home every weekend. I was like, nah. I said, you ain't gonna even bathe. Like, it's gonna be stuff you gotta do. I ain't never been to college, but the shit I'm hearing, it's no, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no room to party for real. Like, if you party, it's like you taking out your time, your studying time, your work time. So it's like ain't no room for real. But, like, when we first got her down there, we moved her in. I was playing hard, you know what I'm saying? I was good. I was like, yeah, me and her mom, we was good. Like, we ain't, moving in. Then she looked at her, seen it was almost the end, and we finna leave, cuz broke down crying. I was like,
you did?
No, my daughter did.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, man,
she wasn't ready.
Cuz me and her mama started crying with her. I'm like, come on. I'm like, bro, I was almost there. You know what I mean? I could have made it to the car without it. I was gonna cry in the car. You know what I mean? I was gonna cry in the car. You know what I mean? That's life, man. That's fatherhood. You know, that's being a parent. I just look at my other 3, right, and I just be like, man, God has blessed me to do this 3 more times, man. Like, oh man, like I think that's healthy, man. Like, I hate it for people that can't have kids and have to go through that situation, man. It's healthy, like, to have a responsibility that no matter what you got to take care of. Like, it's like no matter what. Like, it's no matter what happens in your little life, you got to take care of that responsibility.
It changes the
dynamic.
You know what I'm saying?
The dynamic. Yeah, like, I'm talking about even I mean, from one year to the next, man, some shit gonna change in life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like it's always keeping up with that responsibility, man. Like the day to provide for my kids, man, that's been the biggest flex for me. You
That's
know what
dope.
I'm saying? The
That's
real
dope.
big flex. Cause like taking care of other people, that ain't, you know, that's cool. But your kids, I can tell how you will look out for me, how you take care of your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't take care of your kids, bro, listen, I know for a fact I don't want you on my team.
I like that.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I know for a fact
Yeah.
that when it go down, I know who you gonna take care of,
Right.
and it ain't me.
Right.
It might just be all the way you. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? If you don't take care of your soul, you know what I'm saying? Your kids is part of your soul. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't take care of that. Yeah.
That's very admirable, man. And talk about soul. You post things on social media about lifestyle, health choices. You know, showing the parenting side of you. You know, the spirituality. I seen you posted something about. It was a quote from James Baldwin.
Oh yeah.
And he said you have to decide who you are and force the world to deal with you, not its idea of you.
Of you, yeah.
What was that resonated with you?
It's because like even with rap and love and hip hop, both of them like they both give off half a story. Hip hop when I'm rapping, it give off half a story, and on love and hip hop it give off half a story. But both of them, I'm giving my story. Like you can, if you put them together, you get a whole story. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's like you can't let them judge you. I mean, they gonna judge you on whatever. You know what I'm saying? They gonna always judge you. But you got to stay in line with who you are. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay in line with who God made you, your connection with God, and everything that make you flow every day. When them problems come up, man, you got to go back to that. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay in there. You got to just be like, you know what I'm saying? God, man, listen, man, I ain't stunned about what these people, how you feel about me. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about, for real, like the person that give life and take life, how you feel about me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't give these people, these other human beings that bleed and leak like me and make mistakes like me, I can't give them that power. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do. I just be like, man, I'm going to stay in him. You know what I'm saying? I stay in God, man. I give him all the glory for everything I ever done in my life, that all the success, everything, the energy that I still got, man, I just give it all to him.
How do you stay tapped in an industry filled with temptations, man?
Because it ain't about that. You know what I'm saying? You know I done been in it since I was 16, 17 years old. So it's like I done did a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't look at it the same. You know, even then I ain't look at it like that. I look at it like, man, like
really?
God got. Even as a young dude, like God got me. Like I done been through worse. I feel like I done been through worse as a kid, man. Like he done got me through all that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now it's just knowing, like keeping that knowing factor, the faith factor. Like I know he gonna be there. He always be there for me. No matter how I end up, he gonna be there for me.
You mentioned something about watching another man and how they take care of their kids that will determine whether you keep them around. What other factors come into play when you keep, because a lot of these young cats out coming up, I'm sure you can see they got the wrong people around them. Right. You know what I'm saying? How are you able to, you know, shrink your circle and keep your circle tight?
Well, everybody know me. I'm a godly man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I got street in me. You know what I'm saying? We street. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a godly man. The rules still apply. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter where I'm at, the rules still apply. You know what I'm saying? I just try to put them on the same game and tell them the same rules that I got. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm more spiritual than religious. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm more spiritual. I follow the laws of the religion, but when it comes to my heart, I'm spiritual. You know what I'm saying? I would not let a religion guide my soul. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to my everyday thinking, I'll be like, man, religion got some laws in it that is, I mean, it kind of go with life. You know what I'm saying? It kind of go with life. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do this and this won't happen to you. You know what I'm saying? You do this and guess what? This going to happen to you. So I just do that. I live amongst that. You know what I'm saying? Like, being logic, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do this right here, this is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? You don't do this, this is going to happen. Either way.
Consequences.
Yeah, consequences, good and bad, you know?
I know you got some new music. You recorded with Jock, right?
Yeah. Hold on, with Jock? What you mean?
Young Jock?
What you mean?
Did you record some new music?
Yeah, I mean, we always
You're always
we always hit that box. We always come back and be like, well, we got to do something.
So that's what I'm going to ask you, because your television career has taken on a whole different animal.
Yeah.
Obviously, the music part is still an integral part of Scrappy. Yeah. But how much, because the game has changed, the music game has changed tremendously, how much more focused are you on the music and creating new music?
I'm heavy focused on that. Like at first it took me out of there because I'm like, shit, I'm making more money in the TV than music, and then I ain't even gotta wait for nobody to buy nothing. It's just I'm already paid.
That check is coming.
Yeah, the check is coming. But I love the rap. You know what I'm saying? It always got my feelings off. I was always able to use that to get my stress off. So it's like I love that. That's one of my go-tos, you know what I'm saying, after prayer and weed, you know what I'm saying? Like, just rap about it, you know what I'm saying? Just talk about it. Yeah.
You said prayer and weed?
Prayer and weed, you know what I'm saying? I always do it for me, you know what I'm saying? But I just, I go there and I just look at it like, I done did a lot, you know what I'm saying? So now it's like, we ain't got to talk bad about life, you know what I'm saying? We talk good about it, and we're going to just kind of just structure it. That's all we need is structure. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, so I just structured it up. You know what I'm saying? I know I want to live life like this, so I'm going to move like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to move. I may be wild, but I'm not going to act wild when them police come in the building. Like, I'm walking up out of here like I got some sense.
You're going to comply.
Yeah, I'm going to comply. You dig what I'm saying? I take care of y'all in the courtroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Yo, how dope is it, man, that you put out music, correct me if I'm wrong, damn near 20 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And you're still able to tour and show. Because last time I seen you, you probably don't remember, because there was a lot going on. Was the Millennium Tour when you pulled up. Yeah, how dope is that to still go on the road like that?
Man, it's a blessing, bro, because I don't know if nobody realizes it, that me and Trillville and Lil Jon don't get put, and Crime Mob don't get put on none of the festivals. I be like, what the fuck is going on?
Really?
I be like, what is going on? Like, is somebody somewhere hating? Like, I'm gonna tell you what it is, man. It's like our era, Scrappy, Trillville, and
Crunk,
just the whole Crunk shit. That shit will get somebody fucked up. Cause
listen,
we come out there, bro, like it's going down. Like, listen, I seen it with the Millennium Tour. As soon as I came out, it was pandemonium. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I remember when I was on our sister station, Power 107. Yeah. I'm probably the DJ that broke your record here in Columbus back in the day.
That's love.
And I remember hosting all the clubs and the parties back then. When that Crunk set, when the DJs played that Crunk set.
Even now, though, it's still now.
The club went to another level.
Yeah, but even now, though, that just lets you know how good the music is.
I used to get mad at the DJs because right when they call last call, we got a couple of them DJs that just
they want to slip that in there.
There's some headbanging.
No, because I ain't gonna even lie. I was banned from certain shit. Like, they couldn't even play my shit in certain shit.
Like, yo,
so it was like the fact that they was able to play it, and certain DJ be like, no, I'm gonna force that. Like, I ain't finna play. And be like, well, let go, like, and then start a whole fight up in that motherfucker.
Man,
like, but if you notice, the new music can't, under no circumstance keep up with the old music. I don't know why.
I'm gonna tell you why.
My music shitted on my old music.
I'm gonna tell you why.
But the new music that we got right now, all you want to see, all I see right now is like people that I already know tours, like OGs in the game. I see those tours. The other tours, it be all right, but it don't be like lit like that. I be seeing everybody want to go to the OG tours. Like,
you know why it is? Because the era that you were in and before and right around and after, it's the feeling.
Oh my God,
it's the feeling behind the music.
I ain't even lie. Like Jeezy, it's like a feeling, right? Like, it's like, you know what it is. Like, at some point, you know you was in that era. Like, you know I was doing something that he was talking about in that era.
You remember.
I remember. You know what I'm saying? Like Gucci, like, I remember, like, because I know both of them, like, I was with both of them when that shit was going on. So I was like, I'm like, damn, nah, bro. Like, nah, we telling them, everybody like, nah, bro, we ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But just to be in that era with the real era. I call it the real era. Yeah. It ain't like nothing else. That era was the real era because, like, bro, you had to come in there with them hands. Like, you had to really be about yourself. Like, you had to really be you. Like, you couldn't be nobody else. Like, you coming up being somebody else, everybody gonna see it, and they all the stuff they doing now, like the snitching and still be able to rap, they would have never been able to do that. Yeah. Like back in like when I was a kid, it was number real shit.
What you think about that right now?
It's not real, bro. It's not real. It's not like, I'm gonna put it like this, bro. I don't care what they say about that shit, bro. Like, it's not that type of lifestyle no more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what you talking about, the street lifestyle?
I'm talking about the whole thing. The rap game and the street game, they have collided. They always collided. You know what I'm saying? They always have been a part of each other. They always, because we the same people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Come from
people,
the streets. And
People don't want to accept that some of us are from the street and we really like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
some of us are not. You know what I'm saying? But when you get down to the nitty gritty, you like, hey, this is who I am, bro. Like I'm not gonna let you like take my life through this music stuff. Like, you know, I'm not finna let you do that. So I look at it and I be like, bro, like if you are a part of some hood street shit, at the bottom and the top, even in the middle, you gotta stand on that, man. You gotta stand on. I'm talking about if you in it and you doing the day to day with it, and you with the niggas and shit, like you gotta stand on that, man. You can't tell on nobody. Like that's part of your lifestyle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like part of your lifestyle is not to corrupt nobody else's life. Like if I'm in it, they got me. Shit, well, y'all got me. You know what we talking about him for? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you talking about.
Take responsibility.
Take responsibility just for what you know. You know what I'm saying? What you got. And to be honest, bro. I ain't never seen like a case, like for a real case, go long when people don't talk. When nobody talks, everybody just go to sleep and just be like, I'm just gonna sleep. I'm just gonna sleep through the year. Ain't never seen nobody ain't seen nobody get convicted.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta just stay solid. That's it. They put you in there away from each other and build stuff up so isolate you so you can go through your shit and you can be like, nah, I don't. And then they come back and they tell your lawyer like, hey, you know, man, he can just live his life, man. He ain't got to go through this. He can just, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really, he ain't snitching, nothing like that. Ooh. And then next thing you know, you done snitched. You know what I'm saying? Right. You done snitched on your people.
Yeah.
But you was with your people, though. You know what I'm saying? If your people saying, this is not what it is, and you go in there saying, this is what it is, then you just messed up the whole case. Everything. You just messed up everything. So I sit there and I look at certain things, like I look at Thug case, because that's my little homie. He from where I'm from, Cleveland Avenue. We from Cleveland Avenue, both zone 3.
You know they got a Cleveland Avenue here in Columbus, too.
For real?
Yeah, shout out to Cleveland Avenue.
Shout out to all the Cleveland Avenues, man.
And it's like that.
And no, I'm talking about it's really like that from where we from. And it's like my mama sold dope and pimp hoes, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, Cleveland Avenue and Stewart in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? And, like, she taught me how to do the same thing, you feel me?
Yeah.
She never hid nothing from me, but it's like, when you gonna do that, like, you gotta stand on that, man. Right. Like, you can't, like, because you putting other people's family in
jeopardy.
In jeopardy, man. Like, because for real, you can really chill and just shut the fuck up.
Right.
You just shut up and just nothing. If you really just shut up and just ride it out, Thug is riding it out. Thug ain't saying nothing to nobody.
Yeah.
Why you can't just do that? What he doing? Because, I mean, you looking at, you know what you looking at. You looking at some real time. Like, you looking at real money loss. You looking at real, like, my kids are going to go down. Like, and it's like you got to think about all that before you get into shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. You got to think about everything before you get into stuff, because this stuff is this is real. Like,
yeah, man, it's sad too. And I want to switch gears real quick before we wrap up.
Gotcha.
Just with acting, movies. Do we see more of that coming from you?
I just got through doing a little table reading with for this one movie. I got 2-3 movies that I'm doing right now. The third one I'm gonna let, you know what I'm saying, go through the top desk. You know what I'm saying, but the first 2 I did upon myself to take, and I like the character. So, I mean, they're gonna see some movies with me, because I ain't really trying to be on Love and Hip Hop forever. You know what I'm saying? Right. That ain't my thing, but I appreciate Love and Hip Hop because it was able to get my story out. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether it was bad or good, it got my story out.
So what do you see yourself doing? Television shows or feature films?
Just movies.
Just movies?
Just movies. And and I got a podcast finna come out. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy from Tampa, Tom G. You feel what I'm saying? Like we got a podcast, Elevated Minds. It's finna go down. Like we doing everything. I'm wrestling. I wrestle. You know what I'm saying? I do the wrestling.
Putting on a gauntlet, man.
Yeah, I'm getting in. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the ring with it. You know what I'm saying?
MMA, right? Like,
no. The TV shit.
Oh, the WWE.
Yeah, I ain't on WWE. I ain't gonna tell you where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? But I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do everything before it's over with. I think I'm gonna take a celebrity boxing match or two.
Who would you like to scrap, man? Who Scrappy want to scrap with?
Man, anybody. I mean, my whole thing is give me somebody that's in my realm. You know what I'm saying? Give me somebody like
your height and weight.
My height and weight, and that ain't a real boxer. You know what I'm saying? I boxed before, but I ain't go all the way to just classify me as a real boxer. You know what I'm saying? So give me somebody that got hands and we can go. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. Look, man, it's always a pleasure to see you, man, and see young brothers. Well, you know, we still young. You know what I'm saying? I may be a couple of years older. They don't let these grades fool you, man. But it's good to see you, you know, prosper and making that transition. You know what I'm saying, from early on, just doing hip hop to television and everything.
What I call it, bro.
What's that?
I look at it, and that's my boy Bow Wow. I think he's from here, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's my dog. I call it the Bow Wow effect, man. I always talk to him about that. I'm like, man, it's just going to another plateau. You know what I'm saying? And he did it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He don't even know he did it, and he did it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he know.
I be looking at Cuz, I be like, Cuz, you already there. You got to do none of the dumb shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, he like Will Smith, like the youngest Will Smith we got. You know what I'm saying? Bow Wow. And I look at that and I be like, man, I could do that.
That's what's up. Bow Wow's my homie.
Yeah.
I'm the first DJ to ever play him on the radio, ever.
Man. Wow.
Ever. He'll tell you that. He'll tell you that. I got the old So Dev Averex and all of that. So that's why I was backstage with the Millennium Tour. Anytime he had the Scream tour back in the day.
Yeah, and you see he got that back going.
Yeah, I know. He always gave me access. He always shouted me out, and it was dope, man.
No, it's a blessing. I'm gonna tell you, I don't mean to like cut over you, like go overboard. Like,
nah, you good.
But I ain't gonna lie, like Bow Wow has showed me a different side of him. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't know he had that. You know what I'm saying? He got on Instagram one day and he was just talking. He was like, man, look at Scrappy, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at Crime Mob, Franchise Boys. And he was just naming certain people. And he was like, these people got money off the Millennium Tour. No matter what y'all say, these people made money. These people came back off that. Like y'all were aware, y'all was made aware of these people just off that. So don't be scared of the Millennium Tour. Like, you know, because I had a situation where, you know, an ex of mine, they don't say which one, but they told me, like, my head was big because I was on the Millennium Tour, and they was like, I wonder how big your head to get on the Up to Date tour. And I was like, oh, Up to Date. Oh, okay, got you. I said, well, I've been doing tours my whole, since I was young.
So they was trying to say that was past due.
That was a past type thing. And I'm like, but everybody, I bring you into it, and you see everybody going crazy. It's like 100,000 people in here going crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because old music lasts, new music don't. You feel what I'm saying?
Say that.
And that's the real. I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
Some of them, we got 5 of them that can go right now. That's it.
Yeah.
5 of them that can go right now. That's it. You got Lil Baby, Da Baby. You feel what I'm saying? You got the City Girls. You know what I'm saying? You got who else we got? We got I'm talking about the new
the new ones.
New music. Who else we got? Young Boy. Oh, NBA at the top.
NBA.
My other little homie at the top. Kodak. You know what I'm saying? I like, for real, like Lil Baby at the top, then, it's NBA. All them guys, they doing it.
Yeah.
But then you got the extras.
Right.
Even Lil Yachty doing it. Shout out to Yachty. I'm talking about the new one. I ain't talking about the people, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about the Drakes and all them people. I'm talking about them people. Like, and 21, I feel like Atlanta run that shit, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like Atlanta run the music, the industry.
Y'all been running it for a minute.
No, but they try to, like, they try to like, cause Memphis done came in. I'm like, yeah, we love Memphis. Like
Right.
we love Memphis.
Yeah.
We ain't, you know what I'm saying? We ain't even trying to take from them. We trying to be with them. You know
let me add. I know we said we was gonna wrap up, but
Yeah.
I seen Bun B say something recently about how Houston. He was like, I've been to all these cities across the country. Ain't no city like Houston.
Put up they OG rappers.
They OG rappers. Like
Yeah.
any one of them, Lil Kiki, Flip, any of them can fill a joint right now
and
today.
He's telling the truth. He's telling the truth. But it's them, New York and Cali. I didn't like when he said LA don't do it. LA always do it. You're never gonna go in LA.
The Bay Area too.
Yeah, you're never gonna go to LA or the Bay Area and you ain't gonna hear the Snoop Dogg or Tupac or Dr. Dre.
Well, I think he mentioned Snoop and them.
No. But it's like you gonna hear all the old shit. Every time I go to LA, I hear old shit. I don't hear I barely hear the new shit they got coming. I'm like, I want to hear the new music they got. They always play the older shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they do play the new music, but it's like it's not effective like how Atlanta might play their new music.
Right.
But I just feel like, man, I feel like Houston, LA, Houston, California, and New York, they all love the artists that built them, that built them that way. See, the other cities like Atlanta and stuff like that, Miami, all that, they just want to, no, even Miami do that shit. Miami play old, they play Trina, Trick Daddy all the time. You know what I'm saying? They play, Uncle Luke, they play Uncle Luke all the time. Like they don't, you know what I'm saying? They play, DJ Khaled all the time. They play the builders. They play the builders. The thing about Atlanta is we just not too long got the capability to play everybody. We was playing ourselves at first.
Right. I love it, man. Atlanta has set the blueprint, man, for other cities on how to support. Because you go to other cities. I did radio in Detroit. Detroit is a city too where they get behind one another. You know what I'm saying, and support.
But see,
each other.
everybody think Atlanta. They think Atlanta get behind one another, but
it don't be like that.
It just be the powers that be. It be the fact that I need you, you need me.
Yeah,
that's the only thing it is. Now you got the OGs.
Yeah,
them folk gonna do that. They gonna make sure all the youngins. Like I love Killer Mike. I love Big Boy. You know what I'm saying? I love Andre. I love all. Everybody, like Bone Crusher, like everybody that, like the whole Dungeon family, the whole Addict crew, everybody, they always be looking out for the young ones, you know what I'm saying? And I look out for the young ones that, like the young ones we got, they just think they made this shit. They think they made the whole hip hop industry. You be like, like you know somebody before you. And they be like, oh yeah, but you know the record label told me I'm the first one did this. I'm like, don't let them lie to you like that. Like, and that's how they get them, because they give you $3-4 million or however M's you want, but they're taking your name, they're taking your likeness, they're buying your merchandise. Like you'll never be able to sell the person that you made IP, ever again.
Intellectual property.
The intellectual property. You would never be able to sell that ever again. They bought that from. That's why they gave you $3-4 million.
That's crazy.
They're not giving you $3-4 million because you just super talented. No, they say, hey, guess what? We're gonna eat off this in the long run, because it's all about the long run, not about right now. It's about the long run. When you're done, when your career is done, who's gonna eat off of it? That's what they own. They like, shoot, we can put this on TV commercials. We can put this on a whole TV show.
Licensing.
Yeah, we can put the beat on a whole TV show and have you come in and out. Just what we want you to say.
Right.
And we still get them. You'll never get the money off that.
That's crazy, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like that's why they giving you the two. They buying your publishing. They're buying your streams. They're buying your merchandise. They really bought your name. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy that I didn't get none of those deals. I came in before that.
How you moving differently now knowing that?
Independent.
Okay.
Just independent. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with people. I'm cool with some people getting my shit and not all. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll catch on. It's always like that. Everybody, you'll hear this, and then next year the other group of people will hear it.
Yeah.
They catch on to it, and then you get your other shows. You just got, it's a process. You know what I'm saying? It's everything. You got to wait for it. Everything is a process.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Everything. You know, rap is fast, but it still is a process. You know what I'm saying? You get the fast money, but it's still a process on what they like. Because if you can gauge toward what they like and hit them with it, you're finna be making money. You finna be good.
Scrappy, man, this was a great conversation, man.
I appreciate it, bro.
I appreciate your time taking out. You know, I know you got the event tonight.
Yeah,
have fun in Columbus, man.
I love Columbus.
Be safe. And listen, anytime you come back, man, pull up me and DJ Con Artist. Holler at us.
Nah, Con know me, man. You know, like, I've been knowing him since I started. You know what I'm saying? I was coming out here, man. Like I love Columbus, man. Ohio has always been one of my spaces, man, because I used to travel with John before I came out. I would travel with John.
And I got some old pictures with you, too, with John, back in our old studio.
Hey, man, I remember one time, man, some stuff happened, and, like, right outside the club, it was some shooting or whatever, so I could look up. It looked like, I think it was an old church or something. The club was an old church or something. And I happened to look up at the church, and you could see the helicopters over there. I was like, hey, man, it's going down out here, bro. Columbus, Ohio was lit. Hey, I'm talking about we couldn't even get out the club. I was with John. I was a little boy. Yeah. So I was with John. I'm like, I'm trying to get out. I'm like, how we can't get out? He was like, boy,
them birds was flying around, man.
He said they went down.
Crazy, man.
We probably had went earlier. But I just want to say, man, Columbus, man, y'all always show me love. I appreciate it. I love y'all, man.
No doubt.
It's lit, man. You know how it go, man. Yes, and take Scrappy for the real, baby. You know what I'm saying? Don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, take Scrappy for the real. You know what I'm saying? Look inside his eyes. You know what I'm saying? Take him for the real. You ain't gotta listen to none of them women. You know what I'm saying? You can listen to me. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? And even when them women talking bad about me, peep game, man. Just know that it's made for them to talk bad about me. You know what I'm saying? Look at me for real, for who I really am. You know what I'm saying? Go search. If you can search for the negativity, you can search for the positivity. You feel me? I let me.
That's what's up.
TCE, Jack.
Scrappy, Sean Anthony live. Little Scrappy, y'all. Peace.
Amen. Don't